You've been feeling a bit restless lately, haven't you? You feel like the people you see on social media are always achieving things, but you're not doing anything. There are so many things you plan to do or dream about, but you can't do any of them. You make important decisions before you go to sleep at night, but when you wake up in the morning, you can't implement any of them. Every week you make plans as if you were starting a new life, but when the weekend comes, you're still frustrated. I promise you, after watching this video, you'll gain awareness about your life. If you're still not subscribed, you can pause the video and subscribe. Man's greatest ability is adaptation. Man can adapt to everything he sees or experiences around him. The average of the people around you determines who you are. You are unlikely to be happy when everyone around you is unhappy. If you are friends with people who never think of leaving their comfort zone, instead of people who strive to achieve something, you are unlikely to try something new. You will even feel guilty about wanting to achieve something new. When you overcome all these obstacles and try for something, your family and friends will say things to stop you. They want you not to succeed because they didn't. You've been watching all your life. You sit on that couch and watch other things, other events, other people. You've been happy with their happiness. You've been sad with them. But at the end of the day, you were just a spectator. In fact, you neither won nor lost. You only spent a temporary period of time in an illusion. Remember, when you came back to your world from that world you were watching, there was always a sadness in you. You always knew you were fooling yourself. You went back to your boring life. You have many plans in your head. You want to accomplish so many things, but you find yourself sitting in that couch again. Why don't you take action? Why don't you listen to your inner voice and fight to fulfill your potential? Because that's what they taught you. They didn't believe you could succeed. Whenever you tried something new, they always criticized you, and they drove you to despair. Our thoughts are like a practice, how we learn and how we continue. So is there a way out of here? Of course there is. Maybe you've come to this point by your own will, maybe life has caused it. But it's always possible to change things. All you need is to want it with all your heart. Maybe you think that one day someone will lift you up from that chair. But I have bad news for you. No one will come. How can I be so sure? Because I've waited so long for this to happen. Here's how Boris Ozjan, who inspired me to make this video. Watching a rocket launch changed my life. The rockets were carrying a space shuttle and the space shuttle was carrying a telescope. After putting that telescope into orbit, the space shuttle came back to Earth with this written on it: Discovery. You might think it was those powerful rockets that lifted that space shuttle and the telescope inside it up into the sky and put it into orbit. But the real reason for this is the passion for discovery in humanity. Humanity is driven by the passion for discovery, by the instinct of curiosity. It is a power so incredible that it enables mankind to rise above even gravity, which has bound it tightly and prevented it from leaving the earth for all time. This is the truth that I have discovered. Listen to your inner passion for discovery. You often find excuses to silence your inner voice. When you think you should eat healthier or exercise, you think you don't have time or that you are happy as you are. You know very well what the truth is. You need to get off the couch and do something to realize those thoughts in your mind that are waiting to happen and that keep bothering you. Years from now, when you remember this day, will you feel regret or happiness? You may think it's not easy. Yes, it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. If everyone could do it, we wouldn't be talking today about famous businessmen, famous scientists, famous athletes, or famous artists. You may feel ugly or weak like a caterpillar, but remember you have the potential to become a butterfly. The path you want to take may seem scary or too far. You may not be able to see where you want to be from where you are now. Thinking about it will do nothing but scare you and make you sit in that couch again. Just keep improving. Whatever it is you're aiming for, just try to do it. I can't promise you that you will succeed, But I can promise you that if you do nothing, you will fail. Have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? A butterfly flaps its wings in the Amazon rainforest. This causes a small change in the air. Over time, this change grows into a storm. The storm causes a hurricane in America. Little things matter, and they can have big consequences. Every choice we make has a consequence. No matter how small we think we are, we have the power to change the world. We are small cogs in this world, and remember, it is up to us to make the big cogs turn. So, how are you going to change your life? Will you continue to be a spectator? Or will you live your own life, even if the audience is small? You're watching me right now. That's why I wish it's the last video you'll ever watch. You're sitting in your cozy armchairs, looking from your worlds into mine. An inner urge will keep you sitting in those armchairs. Don't listen to that voice. Your brain always prefers what's easy. Sitting in a warm armchair is always the easiest. You'll always be tempted to watch something for hours, because that urge is a very natural force inside you, and it always pulls you towards laziness and inactivity. It's not just you. We all have it in us. It's in everything in the universe. It's a very natural phenomenon that physicists call gravity. This world takes you and glues you to your seat. But remember this, you're a non-world, and even though you're small, the laws of physics apply to you too. The only difference is that when you're watching other planets, other people's worlds, you can change the outcome by taking action. Always aim high. Wish to get out of the atmosphere. Maybe one day you will touch the clouds. Right after this video, write your dream on a piece of paper in big letters. Determine what goal you want to strive for. What can you do to achieve this goal, and what can you do against possible obstacles that may come your way? Make a plan now. No, not after watching one more video. Not tomorrow, not next week. Make that plan right now. Start a countdown to reach that goal and fire your rockets with the power of the passion in your heart. Remember, your dreams or goals, someone will achieve them. If not you, who? And if not now, when? You are a butterfly too. Are you ready to fly? After watching this video, I want you to make a promise to yourself. If one day you regret something, it shouldn't be something you didn't dare to do and wish you had tried. I want you to dare and try everything you want to do from now on. If you regret it, you should regret that you tried it. Keep improving until the next video.